Brock Purdy and the San Francisco 49ers have done it again, winning 45-29. I know it's against the Arizona Cardinals. I'm not saying that this was a massive win. It proved a lot. It didn't. Okay, but what it does prove is they know how to take care of business. They don't go into a game expecting to win. You see that sometimes with a lot of big teams in the NFL. For example, the Eagles are coming off, a 3-game losing streak. I feel like they don't take some of their business seriously, but the 49ers come out with every single game. They come out with the same approach. Let's dominate. And that's what they've been showcasing, and that's what tells me this is a championship caliber team with an MVP at quarterback in Brock Purdy, throwing for 4 touchdowns, 242 yards, just continuing to showcase why he should be the MVP of the league. But in this video, I want to break down some film for you guys just to show you why I believe Brock Purdy not only is the MVP, but has the ability to absolutely start a dynasty here in San Francisco. Now, before we jump into the film, do me a big favor, comment down below, what do you think the 49ers record will be by the end of the season? They got a couple of interesting games coming up here, but more specifically, this Ravens game coming up should be a huge test and should be a very fun game to watch. What do you guys think that game will be like? Do you think the 49ers win? Do you think they'll lose? Let me know what you guys think about that one. And then they play the Commanders and the Rams, which should be wins as well. But I am excited to see what the 49ers do, and I'll continue to post these videos if you guys want them. If you guys do, comment down below more film. That will help me understand that you guys are actually enjoying these content or these videos, and I'll continue to post them. But without any further ado, let's jump right into the film. Alright, this is an amazing play, an amazing read, schematically just drawn up perfectly here for the 49ers. So what we have is a 1st and 10 from the 12-yard line. We're going to get an end around here look from Deebo Samuel, but they're also going to sell the play fake to the right side. We're eventually going to get a Deebo Samuel swing route here to the left side. But what is important about this play is someone who goes so unnoticed in this offense. I'm not saying to 49ers fans, but to the NFL media outside of San Francisco, Jauan Jennings makes a huge play here that goes so unnoticed. So boom, we got the fake end around, we got the play fake to the right side of the formation. We got a couple of guys drawing down here. Boom, boom, boom. We got so many guys trying to come up that right side, trying to stop the run. What this tells me is you got one-on-one to the outside, and why you have one-on-one is because Jauan Jennings is going to make a massive play. And actually, you're not going to have one-on-one. You're going to have a walk-in touchdown because Jauan Jennings here, get in the way. That's all you have to do is just get in the way. Look at how he does. He just gets in the way. Just gets in the way perfectly. They are able to get back into play. Wide open touchdown here for the 49ers. And here we go. Let's watch from one more angle. We're going to get this pre-snap motion by Deebo. Fake to the right. Guys jumping up this right side, trying to bite on that play action. Boom. Once they realize it's not, it's already over because Deebo wide open up the left side for a touchdown, baby. Let's go. Hey, let's jump right into the next play. Okay, this is a huge play by Brock Purdy. Again, some of these things that he does in the pocket go unnoticed, and right here he forces the defense to the right side of the field with his eyes, allowing Christian McCaffrey to get open. So here we go. We're going to get some pre-snap motion here by McCaffrey. He's going to run a Texas route over the middle of the field, and it gets wide open because boom, Purdy is going to look right. We got a fade route over here. We got what seems to be an L route, and then over here George Kittle is going to run an inside dig as well. But what this does is you see how this guy, and this guy are all fighting to the inside of the field, to the right side of the hash marks. That's because Brock Purdy started looking right, drew all of these guys over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All these guys are going to the right side of the field. And then you go one-on-one here, McCaffrey versus my guy. This was always our number one read because this dude, when you pair him up in man-to-man coverage with the linebacker or safety, whoever it may be, it's a mismatch all day long. We got, I think we have a mid-read, maybe even another hooker over here in the zone because they're only blitzing 4. Got that wide open over the middle, man. That is a beautiful play there by Brock Purdy. Use your eyes, tell the defense where to go, and get your guy open by just using your eyes, man. I'm telling you, a lot of these DBs, a lot of these zone coverages in the NFL read the quarterback's eyes. Do you see this? They're reading the quarterback's eyes, and they're going where he's looking. You see how he looked? He's like, okay, wait, there's no one over there. And then he turns last second. Buda Baker in that zone had no idea where he was going with the football. Hey, if you're not predictable, you're gonna win a lot of games offensively, man. I'm telling you. Guys, we're going to break down this play in just 1 second, and this is amazing. You guys can watch real quick before I break it down. Before we get into this, though, do me a huge favor. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Not only does it help get the video out to more 49ers fans, but it really helps out the channel. And just join the family. It is completely free. Doesn't cost anything. And we're going to be covering the 49ers for the rest of the season, man. I wholeheartedly enjoy turning on the film and watching Brock Purdy play, especially like a throw like this. It is amazing. We're going to break down in 1 second. Before we do that, comment down below more film. If you guys want to see more of these videos, more film breakdown, comment down below more film. That'll help me understand that you guys are actually enjoying the content. But also, if you want to see defensive film from this game, just say defensive film. I got you guys covered as well before next week's game if I see enough comments saying defensive film. And lastly, check out Underdog Fantasy. They'll match your first deposit up to $100, basically just giving you free money if you use my promo code MattyDubs. Link is in the description and in the comment section down below. If you want to win money, that's where you do it. But without any further ado, let's get back into this play here that I absolutely love. So boom, we're going to get some pre-snap motion here by Christian McCaffrey, and we can tell linebacker moves. Boom, we know this is man-to-man coverage. You got a 3 deep safety look, which means the middle of the field is open. Now, I do want to say this is before halftime. There's about to be halftime, so they're trying to go on a late drive here with about 21 seconds to go. But the thing to note here is we know this is man-to-man. You see, I believe this might be Owen Pappo, maybe someone else, but he is going to, kind of run a pick route on his own guy here momentarily. But we're going to get a drag, going to get a swing, and going to get a deep slant over the middle here by Jauan Jennings. But what I really want to show you guys is the throw here by Brock Purdy. Now, what you're going to recognize is he's going to be looking at Deebo. Boom, looking at Deebo, but he's going to throw this way. When a quarterback starts to do this, guys, you know they have the utmost confidence in the world. You see how he looks at Deebo, throws to Jauan Jennings? I don't think it really mattered in this play particularly, but man, if he starts doing this at a high level, you are slowly going to start seeing him entering the top 2 quarterback. I mean, he probably is already up there, but man, Brock Purdy is starting to become elite. And I know that word is tossed around a lot. I don't really want to use it on a ton of quarterbacks, but I'm telling you right now, Brock Purdy looks like he is next up here in the NFL. Dude, I am starting to fall in love with the film of Brock Purdy. Here we go. The defense is going to come out in a crazy look. Looks like they're going to send everybody here. But what they actually do is overload the left side. You're going to see Budda Baker. I believe this is Budda Baker. Not too sure, though. Number 3 here is going to drop into a hook curl. We're going to have a mid-read here by one of these linebackers. I believe is Zaven Collins. I think it's him right here. He's going to drop back. You're going to see him going to a sprint to the mid-read. We're also going to get a hook curl over here. And then you're going to get a Tampa 2 look, basically. But what to look at here is George Kittle. He's going to be running a deep in. We're going to have a shorter in here, basically levels. We're going to get another deep out over here. So basically just a levels concept. We're going to get some pre-snap motion. They're going to fake that blitz. Again, Zaven's dropping back in that mid-read. You got a hook curl here. You got a hook curl here. But you see how he is not running with George Kittle. This is going to be open. Zaven Collins' back is turned. You're going to get pressure off this left side. But watch how quickly he makes this decision. It is wide open. He knows he has his guy, George Kittle. Throws it while getting hit. And a big pickup there for George Kittle. Get the ball to your playmakers, and they will make plays after the catch. That's exactly what happens right there, man. That is amazing work there by Brock Purdy. Pressure in his face. Boom, recognize, cover 2 defense, middle of the field is open. My guy right here, number 3, is way too far back, did not play that well. Big pickup, Brock Purdy again, making a great read. Okay, boom, very next play after that big George Kittle, this is what we get. So, we're going to get a deep crosser here by Brandon Aiyuk, and what seems to be a go route here for Deebo Samuel. Now, we're going to have a blocker release by Kyle Juszczyk. We're going to have a blocker release by this tight end here, and then here he is, Christian McCaffrey is going to what seems to be to me, and you guys correct me if I'm wrong, but it looks like a scissor route where he goes like this, goes up and then out. However, which I'll show you guys here in a second, he reads the defense, and this is another thing that makes Christian McCaffrey so special. He's able to read the defense and adjust on the fly. So boom, we got a zone defense here. Again, Brandon Aiyuk crossing the formation, trying to get to the right side of the field. And what this is trying to do here is to isolate one-on-one to the left side of the field with him. But here we go. Boom, he's running across her. But then this safety, this deep quarter is starting to follow him to the right. Brock Purdy is now turning around, and boom, right here, he recognizes for some odd reason this DB runs out of his zone. Again, take advantage when the defense makes mistakes, and this is a big one. We got a crosser here, we got a deep zone or a deep go route here to Deebo, and we got nobody on the left side of the field. Brock Purdy, I should say, on the run, cross-body throw, finds Christian McCaffrey wide open. Now, again, when we go back to this footage, we're going to see McCaffrey is going to start what seems to be a scissor route here, but reads the safety. Watch McCaffrey. Boom, he's going to cut outside. This is usually right here. You want the ball like right here, okay? They're trying to get this first down. However, he's looking up, right? Boom, he recognizes, okay, wait, this safety is not doing what he needs to do. Let me just attack that. Wide open. And you also see how 24 there kind of passed him off, tried to pass him off. We'll look at it in a second. But he falls, gets up, runs in for a touchdown. Let's watch him one more time as he tries to pass off. We're talking about number 24, this guy right here, 34. As he tries to pass him off. You see how he's arm out? He's like, hey, you got him, you got him. And let's real quickly watch from this angle as well. Again, 34 going to try to pass him off to the deep safety, and it's not going to work at all because, quite frankly, you're just not there, man. Misreads the play here, and, Christian McCaffrey, as Brock Purdy makes a great play rolling out here with pressure coming up the middle, gets away from big number 98. Look it, passed off to the deep safety, the deep quarter, not there, wide open. Take advantage of when they make mistakes, man. It's exactly what they did. All right, boom. Here we go. We're going to get a smoke screen here by Deebo Samuel. What this is to do is to isolate this DB back down on him. Boom, he's going to bite down on it. And now we have one-on-one here with Brandon Aiyuk if it is his own coverage. What he's going to run is a quick curl route, but watch when this football is thrown. Ready? Boom. Before he even turns around, the ball is coming out, having trust, having faith, having, the utmost confidence in your wide receiver that he is going to run the correct route. That's how good this is timed up. Gets up the field with a big 22-yard pickup. Like I said before, you get the football into your hands of your playmakers, and they will make plays. Brandon Aiyuk is starting to become one of the best route runners in the NFL. We see that here. Boom. Stops on a dime. Turns around. Comes back to the football. And gets a huge chunk play here for the 49ers as they're starting to dominate the Arizona Cardinals. Okay, and this is probably going to be the best throw you're going to see today. We're going to get a fade route here by Deebo Samuel. We see the safety is playing a little bit inside. Usually when you have Deebo to the outside, you might want to shadow coverage him. But what Brock Purdy is going to do here is read that safety. You see how he's just backpedaling, not really, honing in on one side of the field. He's kind of just backpedaling. That just shows us he is too far away to make a play on this throw. And watch where this ball is placed. We're going to get a quick out here, and then we're going to get this fade route. Safety is not doing a good job. His only concern right here is Deebo Samuel. He should be rotating over there. It takes him way too long. But look at this throw, guys, man. Right to the pylon, and a great catch by Deebo. We're going to watch this from the other angle. This is a different level of execution here by the 49ers and Brock Purdy. Deebo Samuel, they know they want to get to that first pylon. They know that's where the ball is going to be, and Brock Purdy puts it right on the money. I know it's hard to see from that angle. We'll go back to the other one. But this is just great football, man. And this is what makes them so deadly. They execute at a high level. They take advantage of mistakes defensively. Another mistake, 21. You got to get over here. You got to help out because we know this is probably your only threat here. Beautiful throw there by Brock Purdy. Beautiful catch there. 4 touchdowns on the day for Brock Purdy as he continues to showcase why he's the league's MVP, man. And there's not really too much I want to show you. There might be one more play that we break down here, but I don't feel like we need to. I feel like we've shown enough. We've showcased why they're so good. We know Brock Purdy is one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL right now, quite frankly. But what do you guys think? Do you guys think this 49ers team has what it takes to win it all this year? Do you think that, them being a top 5 offense, a top 5 defense, do you think they will win it all this season? I think they got a big game coming up here with the Ravens. I think it will be huge for them to, to prepare for their playoff run going forward. But with that being said, that's all I have for you guys today. Wanted to break down a bunch more. Maybe I'll do some more defensive breakdown for the 49ers if you guys want it. And if you guys do, comment down below more film, and I'll make sure to get that out to you guys within the next couple of days. But with that being said, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, join the family, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.